YouTubers, hello my friends, I hope you have a good day. Here today another premiere of HOMESTUDIO product reviews. As you can see, I will show you here great gadget, a great tool for your home studio, which is more or less a pretty new model. So what we're looking today, we're talking about music USB MIDI interfaces. So I have here the AUDIENT EVO4 Evolution 4. As you can see, a pretty small box. I was quite astonished once I ordered here the product about the size, about the simplicity of the product. So I thought, I don't know if it's really a kind of mobile interfaces, or is it really home studio professional interface with great sound quality. So that was my question. If you also check YouTube, we already tested out many other interfaces. For example, we have reviews for the PreSonus AudioBox 96. We have review for the Focusrite Scarlett second and third generation. So there was quite a lot of testing already. And just to give you some advice here, also a review we did from the MAUDIO R192.4, which is also a quite solid and great interface. So what then is really the best gear you can work in your studio with your equipment? That's a good question. We're checking that today, and also comparing here the two of them. You can see sizes completely different. So what is really the best for you? Let me just start here with some information on the home page. I will check that. Yeah, just to give you one example here, audient.com, that's actually a British manufacturer, having some great test reviews and good notes out there. Maybe it's not that popular or famous like Focusrite Scarlett, for example, PreSonus AudioBox or MAUDIO, but for me now it was really also a new situation where I said, let's give this product a chance, and we will see it afterwards when I show you the gear in details. So here I just unpack the both of the tools. If you check now the EVO4 box here, you see that's hardly the same size as the interface, even it is a bit smaller. Very comfortable and perfect size here to work in the studio. Also from the weight here, that's pretty light. If you compare the MAUDIO 192.4 here, that's metallic, you know, it's more robust but much heavier than actually the EVO4. So I will now install them both and having a review on that, how it really, how easy it is to handle, to work. And you can see, you know, you have on both a great monitor controller, so that's a great feature I really like in the studio, because if you're mixing a lot, you know, adapting the volume, it's always hard, you know, if you have to go and search for the wheel to adjust your volume. So that's on both devices here a great thing. The big knob or wheel here for the volume or monitor controlling. And also from the size you see a big difference. So let's check it out. I will now install both and give you some detailed information over here. So maybe just on the website of Audient you can see the products then. The former release of Audient's interface was actually the ID4. I mean the smaller ones, you know, you have several models and audio channels then here too, but maybe you know this interface. That's the former series of Audient, still around and still purchasable in stores. What they release now, 2020, I guess they started in August, September somewhere, is the new EVO4 and 8. So actually from the size, this absolute one of the smallest interfaces. And now we're checking this out, how it really is working in the studio. And definitely I can say already to you guys, it's a good decision and a great purchase if you buy the EVO4. That's what I can say already, and we will see all features then afterwards. Okay, so I'll make a short break, install that for you guys, and then we see us again. Thanks for that, see you later. So hello guys, I just opened now my DAW on my computer, and also you see it on the left hand side, the EVO4, which is installed. So I already prepared this to give you some little insights how it is all running, and I can tell you already it's running very smoothly. So basically the EVO4 installation was quite easy to me. You first actually go to Audient website, so you just install your Mac or Windows driver. After the installation, you plug in your interface connected with USB cable, and already there, you know, you can do some sound settings, of course, but it's working. You can run your music, listening to your tracks, that's all fine. So what I'm showing you today, guys, and the big advantage of EVO4, I mean, you have a comfortable interface which is really small and handy, adjusting your volumes and putting the knobs. So what I found out, and if you also watch the Audient tutorials, from the handling it's really the best I ever had so far. Let me explain you why. Because on the EVO4 you just have a kind of controlling center. So you can see it most probably here on the screen. So I did now already open a track here in my DAW for recording vocals. Microphone is connected, and you see actually you can run and steer your interface directly here from the control center. Okay, that was just the increase of the gain signal. Important here, the interface has an automatic smart gain function. You most probably read about this on the website. So let's start again here, connecting my microphone from the start. So when you're listening to music, you just adapting here the volume. You can also do it manually over here, but that's a great controlling center, how you can steer that all. Let me show you here on the left hand side setup. You can also adjust here the buffer size, which is standard at 512 samples. Sample rate, the 44.1 kilohertz, and that's knowledge base updates and information. So you just for the latency, the buffer size here, that's a great thing. And once you want to get started on your DAW recording a vocal here, just select the track, go into record channel 1 or 2 for mono recording or stereo, whatever you choose. And then you open the EVO controlling center here. So all you do now, if you want to go for recording, push here the green button for recording, select the channel. So go to channel 1. Now we have to start the 48 volts phantom power for the mic. So what is the system doing now? You see it already is adjusting here the gain volume of your microphone. So now it just starts here to adjusting the gain, so you don't have any clips on your microphone signals. And you select the channel. Now you see now if it's red, it's adapting then the signal for your microphone gains. And once it's really leveled out, it will be confirmed by a green microphone button, also here on the device. Now you see it's green, so the level is just optimized to the maximum, that it's not clipping here from the distance to the mic. And with this setup, I can now already close here the controlling center. I can now go to my DAW. Let's try to figure out. So yeah, maybe I have here also another track. We just start recording. So let's go over here. You see the system now is recording my voice with Smart Gain Solution by EVO4audient.com. You see there's no clipping, it's good leveled out. Of course You can adapt it also manually. But the DAW is now already recording my vocals here, and that's running pretty smoothly. Once I've finished, I just simply stop here the recording of my vocals. So that's about recording vocals, at least my speech here for you guys. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to the control center of EVO4. You see that was quite simple and easy. On the left hand side, this is now the EVO4 with 2 channels, 2 input, 2 outputs. Left hand side number 1, right hand side number 2. Yeah, now maybe it's better to close the mic so we don't have any troubles on that. And the power is out now. Very important also, what you always have to do if you're recording vocals with the interface, you just have, by recording, you know, you have to adjust the signal between your computer signal and the live signal. So this you can level out here on the left hand side, where you have the mic on the left, which is your real-time signal, and on the right hand side it's the signal from your computer, from your DAW. So here you just have to level out how much you want to hear on the playback and on the live recording. Maybe you also have then to adjust the buffer size. That gives you a perfect and no delay on the playback and your live vocals. So that's also a process you have to adjust with your system, and watch then really that you have very short or nearly zero latency. That's very important if you're doing recordings. So that's just individual setups you have to check. So on the left hand side mixer button, that's then adjusting the playback signal. Here you have a mute channel, and on the right hand side mixing is then as we did now for recording the session, recording the vocals. Here you can link channel 1 and 2 for a stereo recording, or you simply go for a mono recording like we did. So that was more or less everything. Let me show you here, before we close up, just one sample. So now I have a new monitor here. That's why I'm trying to find all my gears, all the things around. So let's go back. I just put you in now a track. That was not very working. Yes, maybe I can do this next time. What we can do is we have a listen on the vocal track here from the playback device. Smart Gain Solution by EVO4AUDIENT.com. This is right, the recording from the microphone. It's good leveled out, of course. You can adapt it also manually. Bob does now already recording my vocals here. So that was the signal from the recording. Of course, I have several options, as you know, in my DAW then to put any effects, compression and everything on it. So that's working rather smart then, whatever you can do, delays and all the effects. So let's go over here. You see the system now is recording my voice with Smart Gain Solution by EVO4. Perfect, so that was the recording and the test of my microphone with the EVO4 solution. Guys, I think we're at the end from today. So for me, overall, the EVO4 is a great solution. Also from the size, I have much more space than with my MAUDIO Air 192.4, where you see here. So from the size, you know, it's a big difference. Definitely, so a great tool. And also checked out some vocal recording with the EVO4. That's a great quality you have enough of power. Also here for the headphone output and the monitor output, so that's more than enough. A great tool, small size, latest technology, I think that's important. So there's no ambient noise I can hear from the interface here whenever I also work similar here on the internet. That's all running pretty well with the Windows driver, so nothing to worry. Check out the website, you find here many information on Audient EVO4. You find a lot of tutorials from Audient here. So I was overall quite astonished how this gadget which looks, now you see here also the animation of the controlling software. I was quite astonished how it really works in the studio, because from the outside look and feel it's more plastic than you have in other devices, but overall very solid, and you know, also from equipments here with the buttons, that's all very well done. So British manufacturing, as you have in the car industry, for example, on Range Rover, Land Rover, Aston Martin, so that's quite solid, definitely manufacturing. So go out, check out the website. Also check our other videos here on YouTube where we test out monitoring systems, monitor speakers. We also check out latest microphone gear for home studios, interfaces, keyboard controllers, all you need for doing great recordings in the studio. So that was it for today. Hope you had some fun. Yeah, of course, if you like this video, subscribe the channel or give a comment. If you have questions, drop me an email here on YouTube. I will try to give my best to give you a short answer then, of course. And see you next time for another product review with moveproductions.com. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye. Cheers.
Only memories of